This is your full moon and energy update. And we have this amazing pink full moon that is coming to us in April, around the 5th or 6th of April, depending on where you are in the world. In this video, I want to give you a bit of an update with the recent energies that I've been feeling and tuning into. So the current energies I found from around the time of the new moon and equinox have really left me feeling tired and exhausted. And I've just felt this need to rest more, and actually I felt more irritable and emotional and more of a feeling of being separated from the world. And I would love for you guys as well, please share in the comments how this energy is feeling for you, how the different moon cycles have been affecting for you, because I find it so interesting to see how this shows up for other people. Now, I've also definitely felt a stronger energy around this time, and definitely these energy shifts. I have personally been receiving more signs from my spirit team and my angels, which when I've been feeling really low, do you know what? It's just given me that hope and faith to continue and to show me, okay, I'm on the right path, and I'm aligning, I'm doing the right thing. And that confirmation has been amazing. And for me, it's showed up. I've had occasions where I've found money, coins, notes in the most strangest of circumstances. And I've just known straight away, oh my God, my team are leaving me a sign. They're showing me my worth and my value. It's been incredible. I've seen different types of birds that I wouldn't normally see, and even behaving in ways that you don't normally see them behaving. I've seen beautiful rainbows appear, random songs, especially really old school songs that have just come through out of nowhere, and I've started singing them, and I've really had to pay attention to the words and the messages with that. And they're just some of my examples. But when you are aligned, the signs get stronger, and it is a beautiful confirmation. So definitely listen and pay attention to these little things that a lot of people just pass on by from, or they don't stop to pay any attention to. But in the simplest of things, there can be the most beautiful, deep, meaningful messages. I've also been finding that the new moons for energy at the moment cause me to feel like I need more rest and retreat. So just like when that new moon it's a dark moon, and it's when it's at its darkest point, so we can't actually see it in the sky. Whereas at the full moon, it's building up to that full moon, it's like it's growing in light, it's growing in energy. And I felt like more energized towards a full moon actually, whereas I used to kind of be the opposite. So it's funny, I've noticed that change. I don't know if anyone else notices how the moon phases are affecting their energy or their mood. But at this new moon just gone, I was actually coming up to my ovulation phase. And for men, if you don't know what that is, it's basically the point of the cycle for us women that we ovulate. So you release that egg. So basically our hormone levels are at their highest, and that's where we would feel at our best. And that's where our energy should be its highest. And actually, interestingly, mine wasn't, and I definitely felt more tired, more sensitive, and I was like, And then I was like, okay, this new moon equinox energy is really playing into this. So that was for me really interesting. And then I also checked and noticed that we have been having a lot of strong solar storms and solar energy coming into the earth, and that also affects the geomagnetic energy. Like there is so much energetic terms, and on an energy level going on. There are a lot more channels though on YouTube that go into that in a lot more detail about the space weather. But in simple terms, we are energetic beings, and the energy on Earth and from the planet affects us. And it affects the air around us, nature, the vibration of Earth, and it will affect the infrastructure too, including things like your electrical devices and services. And people like myself who are very energetic beings and sensitive and tuned into this energy, we feel this more intensely. And even those people who don't, people may just find they're struggling more, feel worse at certain times, but having this knowledge and understanding of energy, what's around us, astrology, numerology can help us so much to harness and understand that on a deeper level, which I find having that understanding does help you. And I noticed as well, a lot of my energy actually interferes with electrics and light bulbs even, or I get electric shocks off people or items. And even when I'm grounded, this happens. So I do try to spend as much time out in nature as I can and reground myself often. But many of us will find our energy is constantly evolving and being led into a higher frequency here on earth. And that is mentally, it can feel more challenging as we have so much knowledge and awareness of what is going on around us in this world. And it becomes very upsetting and disturbing. But naturally, we are ascending and growing in consciousness to deal with this. Our bodies, our spirit, and our soul is all coming into an alignment. But it might not always make sense to our mental, our mind. But energetically, things will balance out if we keep on the right track, keep eating whole, nutritious, healthy, fresh foods. Root vegetables as well will help keep you very grounded, and plenty of fresh water and sunlight. Again, if you need more rest during these times, you need to honor that. View yourself as a phone, for instance, that needs charging regularly. And after too much use, you can overheat, you could burn out, and you need to recharge your battery throughout the day. So just like if you see a copy of an iPhone charger, for instance, it doesn't charge as quickly or efficiently as the genuine Apple one. Just like if we don't feed ourselves the right food and nutrients and rest appropriately, we can't operate at our maximum efficiency. Now, with this April full moon, because we're building up to this full moon energy, that falls around the 5th or sometimes the 6th, depending where you are in the world. And traditionally, this one is called the pink moon, and it falls in Libra. The pink moon ties into, certain plants or flowers blossoming into that pink energy around springtime. So it's the symbol of spring as well. And obviously, Libra is the color of love. So when the sun in Aries is forming that opposition to the Libra moon, it is that time of culmination and the promise of fulfillment of something begun at your new moon. So look back to the new moon. What intentions did you set? Because at the full moon, that's kind of coming into fulfillment. You may feel heightened emotions, a focus on romance, fertilization, relationship dramas, or epiphanies. These are all themes at this time. And the Aries and Libra polarity is a relationship axis. The Aries represents yourself, the self, and Libra represents other. So whereas with the Aries, it's about self-assertion, a Libra is about compromise. And when this Libra moon, we are especially aware of our need for relationships and all that comes with maintaining them. So the compromising, negotiating, and balancing. So this time we will see a big focus, I think, from many of us on relationships. And it urges us to get that balance between meeting our personal needs and attending to the needs of maybe your significant other or your family, and, having that interdependence or autonomy and dependence, and then companionability. So it's all about that balance. So really a big focus on relationships at this time, or things may come to the light around your relationships at this time. So pay special attention to that. Some of you, if you're not in relationships, may be feeling a really strong need for others and partnerships. Now, just to tie in the numerology to this, to show you that everything is connected, energy, astrology, numerology, whatever tool you use to tune into it, it all comes back to one. So in numerology, it's a universal 11-2 month. And that 2 energy is all about balance and partnerships, the coming together of 2 individuals or 2 ideas, concepts and things. It's also linked to psychic abilities and intuition, heightened by that Master 11 vibration. The peacemaker energy of the 2 brings peace, harmony, and dealing with things in a sensitive, tactful way. And now is the time in your relationships to find that healthy balance. However, if you're out of balance with this 2 energy, then it may lead to indecisiveness, depression, fear, and seeking external validation. So you can see how the themes that are coming up are going to affect you potentially or show up in your lives, and that is going to be in the areas of relationships and balance. So I hope this information helps you with understanding these upcoming energies. And we all know that when these full moons occur, we can feel a lot more sensitive and emotional, and that is completely normal and natural. Just try and find ways to channel that energy and not bring it out in a way you may regret later with your loved ones. And keep journaling and keep diaries of how this energy affects you, because that is the best way you can learn and grow with it and understand yourself and know yourself in a deeper, better way, which will help you. So please share with me how this is feeling for you at this time. I would love to hear from you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all, sending you all love and blessings during this time, and keep going forwards. We've all got each other's back, and we're here evolving and growing. Like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much.